So just waking up this morning, heading out from the Four Pines Hostel, which is up over here. It's basically a three-car garage that has a wood stove, shower, sink, and an electric range. And the owner is nice enough to let hikers stay. You know, it's very informal, very nice. I mean, really nice, especially with this weather, which is just horrible. It was freezing last night. You could hear the wind howling outside. I was there with a couple other guys. You know, there are definitely a lot of southbounders because I noticed a lot of people staying there in the last couple of days. It's so cold. But so coming out of here, this is Virginia 624. I'm going to be heading up to the Dragon's Tooth this morning and going to try to do a good day, good mileage day, get pretty far. And we'll see how it goes. It shouldn't be that bad. There's a couple climbs. It's about 1,000-foot climb up to Dragon's Tooth. I'll just do like a little panorama here. It's really beautiful. Catawba. I guess this is Catawba, Virginia. And the weather's going to be nice today. You know, next week it should be back up in the 70s during the day. But at night it's still going to be getting pretty cold. It's really cold right now. I'd say it's about 40 degrees. Maybe even in the high 30s. But it sure was nice to have a warm place to sleep last night. And a stove to cook on and, you know, hot coffee in the morning. So, now climbing up to Dragon's Tooth. And it's a beautiful trail. Very rocky. But a lot of these lichen covered, algae covered rocks. You know, that leathery algae. It is really steep off the side here. Basically steps just going up and around. On my way up, somebody had left a Patagonia base layer on the side of the trail, like a really nice one. I picked it up. I got maybe 200 yards, and I ran to the people. I'm like, hey, that's mine. And you know, I gave it right back to them. They were okay. They understood. Like, you can't leave. You got to be really careful leaving stuff on the side of the trail. But I thought I found me a nice base layer. Yeah. But apparently not. So onward up to Dragon's Tooth. So I was doing the walk into Pickle Branch, and this just confirms what I thought. It was snowing last night. Not much accumulation at all, and it's already melting. I don't know if you can really pick that up, but what's scary is it snowed, and it's still, unless the direct sun is hitting it, it's staying on the ground, which means that it's pretty cold. I got some messages from some other folks who are either through hiking or just staying in touch with through hikers, and they said that the Smokies are getting like 2 feet of snow or a foot of snow. So that's to look forward to. I can only think about one thing at a time. Right now I'm just trying to get to Parisburg. And right now, you know, just trying to get someplace to sleep tonight. But it's gonna be cold tonight too. It's supposed to warm up next week. I don't know. Came up to a view here. Pickle Branch is down in this little valley. It's like down here somewhere. Okay, go off this ridge and then down. But it's a beautiful view here. That's what you get in Virginia, is these long ridge lines. Really long ridge lines. Well, we don't walk over that. I don't think we walk over that one. But yep. Okay, keep moving. So I just passed by Pickle Branch lean-to. Not gonna stop there because it's a 0.3 off the trail, and we'll keep going. Down here in the valley, it's a lot warmer. I mean, just an elevation change of 1,000 feet. It's the difference between snow on the ground and a much more livable temperature. Still got a lot of leaves on the trees here. Very pretty. So I got another 10 miles to Naday Shelter. So looking back at Dragon's Tooth, I believe this is Dragon's Tooth right up here. I walked this ridge here, down around There's actually another mountain range up over there, but it goes around this way to here. Then we came down the side, sort of over to here. That's where Pickle Branch is, and then came up this way. I mean, cutting back a lot. It's quite a climb, but almost there, almost at the top. Got a little more climb here. So I was coming up Brushy Mountain, which is quite a long climb, and I ran into this fella who's actually seen the videos on YouTube, which is like crazy, because like I didn't know anyone was watching them, but that's really cool. So that was really unusual. I just don't know what to say. There was one other person, I think, in New Hampshire who said, "Oh, you make YouTube videos?" Okay, well, running nose. And I was like, "No, I don't." I denied it. I had no idea what to say. Like, "Oh, I saw some videos here." I mean, it's very nice. For everyone who's seen these videos, who watched them, who have derived any benefit, amusement, or have been able to mock me, you know, in their minds and feel superior, great. You know, if it helps you in any way, I'm glad. But I'm having a lot of fun making them. I enjoy hiking the Appalachian Trail. But it's very nice to see somebody. I honestly just don't know what even to say, except thank you for checking these out, and again, I hope they help. So it's been a long climb up Bushy Mountain here. It's really quite a ridge walk, and I think I'm near the end of it, but I really can't even tell. I could be up here all day. So I was gonna go to Sarver Hollow today, but I think it's gonna be in the day. We'll see. Up here on Brushy Mountain is the Audie Murphy Monument. Audie Leon Murphy, June 20th, 1924, May 20th, 1971, born in Kingston, Texas, died near the site in an airplane crash. I didn't know that. America's most decorated veteran of World War II, he served in the European Theater, 50th Infantry Regiment, 3rd Infantry Division, and earned 24 decorations, including the Medal of Honor, Legion of Merit, Distinguished Service Cross, and 3 Purple Hearts. He was survived with his wife Pamela and 2 sons, Terry Michael and James Shannon. And certainly somebody who did a lot more in his life than I ever will, in all likelihood. But this is the monument, you know. A lot of stuff here. Somebody put a monument up here on June 26, 2014. So that one is a memory of Staff Sergeant Audie Murphy, proving that each one of us has the equal opportunity to be unequaled. That's a great thing. You know. So, this is the Audie Murphy Monument. Got an Aussie flag. That kind of stuff here. So, you know, great place for a memorial, you know. Like, you gotta kind of work to get up here. Like, it's a long hike up if you're going south. I don't know if it's a sideshow or something. As the overlook is down there. It's really windy. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time up here, but pretty neat spot. The Audie Murphy Monument. Now I was thinking that, you know, my ancestors and people who lived before definitely had a much harder life. The people who served in World War II, definitely a greater generation than pretty much any other one that's come. My relatives who served in it, and thanks to all of them for everything they did. And you know, certainly doing this kind of a endeavor, this kind of a hike, makes you realize people definitely had it a lot more difficult in posterity. You know, our ancestors had it a lot tougher, and you know, it's definitely reminded that every day you have to walk instead of taking an automobile. How difficult life must have been not that long ago.